Good afternoon, friends, and welcome back to Week 10 Preview Show. Tom, things are starting to get a little tight.
It's getting real tight. I know on my side, nobody's eliminated. I believe it's one game between third and out of it.
Yeah, and just my playoff scenario hasn't changed since last week, but I'll go over it again with you. Bunkin' ain't easy. He's holding the #1 seed. What a hell of a team.
I still, a couple weeks ago when I predicted him in the Super Bowl, I still think that's the team to beat.
That's five top weeks. Good for him. #2 seed will follow by Fear the Turtle. Bows and O's have the #3, and Thug Nasty has the #4 seed, but is dropping very quickly.
My side is exactly the same. It was White Lightning, Black Hammer 1, Child's Play 2, and then everybody else 3rd and 4th. There ain't no point talking about it yet. Please, God, let somebody separate themselves. I hope it's my team.
All right, let's go over the ad drops. We have, what, 3 more weeks?
Yeah.
3 more weeks after this week.
Right.
To build up to 13. We already have a couple at 13. Let's point them out right now. Thug Nasty is at 13. And do you have one?
No, I don't.
Not yet. Thug Nasty, no more ad drops. Done. Bows and O's 7, Bunkin' Ain't Easy 11, Fear the Turtle 10, Hot Stars 9, Primetime 10, Slap 'em 4, and Warriors 11.
On my side, you got Buffalo Tots 11, Bulldogs 3, Child's Play 10, Easy Money 9, Funny Guy 11, Fuzzy Turd 7, Hoghead 12, and White Lightning Black Hammer 10.
All right, let's start with these matchups. First matchup of this week will be the 2 and 7 Slap 'em to Sleep versus the 3 and 6 Hogheads. And Tom, this may be the game of the week to decide who the worst team in the league is.
I think we already know who that was from the draft.
Well, I'm taking Hoghead by 19.
I got a similar score. I got Hoghead by 15.
The 3 and 6 Warriors versus the 6 and 3 Child Plays. This ought to be a good game. The Warriors are back in business and hot as ever. I'm going to pull them in an upset, and they'll win by 1.
Yep, crazy enough, I have them as a upset as well, and I have them by 8.
The 4 and 5 Easy Monies versus the 8 and 1 Bunkin' Ain't Easy. And Tom, I've never predicted this high before. I'm saying Bunkin' Ain't Easy by 63.
I think it'll be a little tighter than that, but I went big myself. I went Bunkin' Ain't Easy by 20.
The 5 and 4 Fear the Turtles versus the 4 and 5 Fuzzy Turds. I'm going to take Fear the Turtle here by 12.
I'm going to take Fear the Turtle as well. I think without luck, Fuzzy Turd isn't looking too hot, and I took Fear the Turtle by 16.
5 and 4 Thug Nasty versus the 3 and 6 of Buffalo Tots. Here I have Buffalo winning by 5.
And me as well. We're right on cue.
Yeah, I'm wondering if it's going to go all the way.
I took the Tots by 10. This is a rare week for us.
Yeah. And the 7 and 2 Bows and O's versus the 4 and 5 of Funny Guys. We're probably going to separate here, but another upset for me, Funny Guys by 3.
I'll call it an upset as well, but I'm going to go upset with the Bows. And I say that because I feel as if Funny Guy is the best guy on my side, which means nothing between the whole league, but I took Bows and O's by 10.
Oh, okay, because see, when I'm calling something an upset, I'm going on the CBS Sports Line predictions.
Okay.
And that prediction for that particular game is Funny Guy 138, Bows 136.
All right.
Very tight game.
All right.
The 4 and 5 Primetimes versus the 7 and 2 Black Hammer White Lightning. I don't think this is a game here, Tom. I think Hammer regroups and wins this by 23.
Yeah, let me see. I'm trying to regroup here myself and find out where he is on my list here. I actually went the other way, so this is the first game that we're not on the same page, and I took Primetime by 12, and I look forward to Primetime's victory.
And the 4 and 5 Bulldogs versus the 3 and 6 Hawk Stars. I'm going to take the Bulldogs here by 5.
And I took the Hawk Stars by 10.
So 3 differences, I believe it was. Well, we did good for the first 5. Okay, so now we're going to introduce our guests.
One more thing. This is before we forget. Trade deadline tonight.
Yes, very important. Trade deadline tonight. I doubt very seriously we see anything. It would have happened by now, in my opinion.
Right. 8 o'clock. So anything past 8 o'clock, don't call because it ain't happening.
Yeah,
I'm not answering my phone.
If there is one, this is the only time I'm giving you guys the opportunity that you need to pick up the phone and call one of us. Because we need to get to the computer before 8 o'clock and accept these. So if the trade is done before 8 o'clock.
Well, yeah, we'll get the email.
Yeah, but still call anyways. Call my guys call me.
Okay, you want to go?
Yeah, let's introduce our guest speaker of the week. Fear the Turtle, Josie Licklider.
Yeah, what's up,
Welcome
fellas?
aboard, guy.
What's up,
happening, man?
What's up, people?
Do you want to go with the first question?
Yeah, sure. At this point in the season, do you feel yourself as winning your division?
Not really. No, I don't think so. I think me and Prime are pretty even. I think his team's a little more balanced, but I think I've had the more favorable schedule going up against the NFC. This week will be a big week. If he picks up a game, we go in tie or something like that, because the last 3 weeks are going to be, our division's pretty mediocre and we can all beat each other. I might have a slight edge right now just because I have a 1-game lead, plus I beat them early in the season,
and that's huge.
So that's very huge.
So I have a 3-0 division record, and but if I have an edge, it's slight. We're all about the same.
Yeah, I say probably two division wins and you'll probably get in.
Yeah, well, before the we started the interconference play, I was sitting at 3 and 4, and I said to myself, if I can get 2 or 3 against the NFC and then 2 or 3 in the last 3 weeks against the division, get to 7 and 6. Just kind of see where I'm at that point. Try to get to 7 and 6. So I'm halfway there, but 4 weeks, anything can happen.
Yeah, still a lot of play left.
Yeah, definitely. My question is, everybody looks at your team as a playoff contender every year and a Super Bowl contender, which I, myself as well, I look at you that way. If you run into Kevin first round or the game to go to the Super Bowl, what on your team do you think can be the difference to overtake his team?
Well, I'd be praying a lot before that game.
It's understandable.
His team is the sickest team I've ever seen, week in and week out. On paper, my team looks good every week. The website tells me I'm scoring 130 and 140, and I think I've only hit 100 like 2 or 3 times. My top 3 or 4 draft picks, they've been solid, but nothing spectacular. So I think in order to beat Kevin and probably Bose, I would need all my guys to kind of live up to their draft ranking and really have a great week, and obviously have some of his guys not perform. But on paper, nobody's beating him.
And Fear of the Turtle actually won the second Super Bowl in the league. How did that feel, man?
Oh, that was awesome. That money was great. The money's great, but winning it is crazy. Once you get in the playoffs, I'm online all the time checking it out. But that week leading up to the Super Bowl, man, you're nervous and you're just looking at everything, moves to make, and if you stick with this guy and the matchups and everything like that. That year, my team caught fire and I pretty much blew everybody out. The Super Bowl, I don't think we've ever had a close Super Bowl.
No, it hasn't.
That's a surprise, really.
Yeah, I actually thought my team last year was a better team.
You had a hell of a team last year.
I was scoring more, I was more balanced, but then I ran into Warriors and he gave me the smackdown in the semis.
He got hot.
Yeah, he did, but that's all it takes. One hot week.
I guess my last question would be, who has been your biggest pickup so far this year from the free agent list that you never, you went in there, you thought, hey, this guy's having a year, turned out to be somebody that you started playing more? I'm not on your side, so I don't really.
Right now, I'd probably say my biggest pickup has been Hillman from Denver. I've only had him 3 or 4 weeks. I kind of picked him up as a fill-in because had some injuries, and McCoy was on bye, and then I just took a shot with him because Monty Ball got hurt. So I was like, yeah, let's pick up this guy. Denver's offense moves the ball, and he's been very consistent for me. He's really picked up my flex spot.
And he's outdone Ball. So I'm hoping, I have Hillman too. I hope that they don't give Ball the chance.
Yeah, well, I mean, you read some things and they're like, hey, this is Hillman's job. Their Ball's going to be working in, but you never know. Ball gets in there and has a good couple carries, and they'll give him the starting spot back. But that's probably, I've won 2 in a row, and it's since I put him in the lineup. So he's kind of helped me get back on top. Kind of been my difference maker.
Yeah. Do you think you'll make the playoffs?
Why are you putting me on the spot, man?
Well, I'm just not.
I mean,
hey, we asked you to come in.
I know, man. Yeah, man.
Honestly, do you think that you will make the playoffs?
I think so. I mean, it's close to 50-50. I think, like I said, our division is so average.
Well, I thought I would have said a couple weeks ago that the North, which is the division that I'm in, not so much you, was going to send 3 teams, but the way that Doug's team's been scoring the last couple weeks, I'm not so sure anymore. I'm not so sure Thugs gets in anymore.
I would never count prime time out. I think whoever wins the matchup between prime and them.
Well, you got to look at Warriors is only 2 games back out of that division. If
yeah, but they got to play both. He's got to play both of them. And
yeah, sure does.
Yeah, could knock us off and go on a run.
He's probably got to win out to overcome.
Needless to say, there's a lot more left that can happen. But well, thank you for coming out.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Nice having you.
We'll have you back once you make the playoffs.
Oh, okay, man. Y'all just super jinxing me out here.
All right.
See you guys next week.